dog's life, eh? So here we are, Saturday morning, and we are currently playing this. With this. She's not bad actually. Doing pretty well, look. Oh, I just said that and you just got... Did you hit the cardboard cutout, so it's... I guess it's violent but not violent, if you know what I mean. Anyway, so she's loving the motion control game. So we went up into the loft to do a big clear out and found a load of PS3 stuff that I had that my dad had given me. So we've got 2 motion controllers. We've even got a PS3 remote, which is pretty cool, and a PS3 move controller. Oh, what's the best way of explaining it? Hang on, I'll just go and get it, one second. So, this is what I was looking for. This is a, you can read that, a navigation controller. So you use it in conjunction with the Move motion controllers. And I haven't got any games as of yet that support this. And I've only got a couple of the Move motion controller games anyway on the PS3. So the plan for today is to go into town, have a look around the charity shops for any retro games or any retro toys. Maybe something for the little one, and then also into CEX to pick up some more games for this, so we can have a fun afternoon playing some Move motion controller games. So here's all the stuff that I got out of my garage where I found all this. It's now in boxes in my main storage area that was up in the loft area. And there's a Star Wars Episode 1 chess set. It's even got, it's really dirty, it's even got a Jar Jar Binks. Anyway, let's go out and see what we can find. So here we are in sunny Letchworth. It was actually sunny for a change. The first charity shop we tried to go into, their tills broke down just as we tried to get in through the door. So we ended up going to the air ambulance one first, and not this one.
It works?
So voiceover me here again, because I don't like doing these bits in the shops because people give you funny looks. But not much in here anyway. Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty 4, Burnout Paradise, which I've already got for the PS3, which is actually a pretty decent game, but not a lot. And then this little chap caught my eye, and more on him in a bit. So he's a DC Comics character, but I couldn't work out what this bit was. It looks like somebody stands on his shoulders, but I found something in another charity shop, quite a cool looking Batman there. I found something in another charity shop, which looks like it's from the same set. So if anybody can help me out to figure that out, that'd be great. And here we are in the main furniture one, which has now actually got furniture blocking off the games. And this also affects my camera in here. That's the lighting. All the FIFA's hidden behind Downton Abbey, which is probably deserved. A couple of DS games there. Nothing of any merit. This rather attractive golden eye for the Wii case caught my eye, as did this game, only purely for its name, Facebreaker. Anybody play this? Some sort of boxing game. Was £2 originally CEX, but there's no price on it, so I've no idea how much it was in here, but not one I'd heard of. And I always look at the CDs, but to be honest, they have too many in here, and they're not sorted in any manner, not alphabetically or anything. So actually looking through them is a real chore. So I had a quick look for any standouts, but nothing sadly. So we quickly move on to the next one. And this is where the other half to that DC Comics thing appeared. So we'll just get past this lady and this gentleman. And this. So you can see this has got the same feet things on it. So what's that all about? Looks like they fire off or something? I'm not sure. I had to mute the audio in here because Prince was playing on the radio. My daughter wanted those dolls, but she'd already got some stuff. And an X-Blocks Racing thing that was quite interesting. And then into this one. Which again is quite a big charity shop, which doesn't have much retro stuff in it. But a few toys and things to look at. So we'll go and check that out. Trying to work out what Spider-Man does. I do not know. Oh, that's cute.
Look at this car.
Star Wars Top Trumps.
What does Spider-Man do?
What's not to love about that? Oh, 500 questions. Oh, can't do anything with that. Top Trumps with a twist.
Not for a week, sir. She's alright, yeah?
Oh. Are they all like that then, or is there actual Top Trump cards? What does he do?
I turned the on button on.
Is he a walkie-talkie?
Blah, 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 blah.
What's that?
I think it's supposed to make a noise and it's broken.
Yeah, maybe. Voiceover me back again. This was a 2009 Mousetrap, which was completely different to the one that I remember as a kid. Even upside down, it looked completely different. But it was also a fiddly pain in the arse to set up, so maybe that's why they changed it. And who remembers Teleaddicts? So I do, but I don't remember a Hoofer Duffer, whatever that is. Some sort of spinner. But yeah, sing the signature tune, different subject categories. Look at that. What was it? Andy Pandy's friend? Who was Andy Pandy's friend? In which town was the Flintstones set? Hours of fun trying to answer 80s related questions. Yeah, that was interesting. That was £4. I was tempted. So next stop was this Scope charity shop, which got me quite excited because it had a bin full of action figures and vehicles. I had no clue what these action figures were, but I've since found out that they're corpse figures. Corpse as in C-O-R-P-S, not corpse as in dead things. And this is a Power Rangers vehicle. But nothing too exciting. There's a few of those in here. Some smaller little ones, but mainly these corpse figures. Bunch of them. I mean, possibly if you got a bunch of them together, you might find somebody who take them on eBay, but to be honest, they were not much interest to me. This had bigger figures in it. No idea what that is. Something with its head missing. Again, it was just sort of bits and bobs. And broken figures. This guy had an arm missing. I'm not sure. In fact, that big green guy, which it turns out is a transformer of some kind, was the only sort of half decent thing in this bin. Everything else is pretty much broken. Somebody's cloak. And then this final bin just had a bunch of dinosaurs in it. Nothing too exciting. Quick look in the vintage shop. Had this nice Conquest 200 1970s pinball, which he looks like he's in the middle of trying to fix. No glass on the front of it. So in a state of disrepair. And this rather cool tilting point 2-penny slot pusher machine. Built from the 1970s. Compton's Penny Falls machine. Which is pretty cool. 350 quid for that. If you fancy one of them in your house. And they also had this Macintosh SE30. I know nothing about Apple Macs, new or old. Looked like it could do with a bit of a clean up, and they didn't have a price on it. I must admit these do look pretty cool. One thing I was wondering was what that key is on the very top there. What does that do? Or sitting on its own? Please let me know. And then into CEX, which, to be honest, was a complete hodgepodge. They look like they just shoved all the retro stuff in and not really cared about it. I do like the Die Hard arcade artwork on this Sega Saturn, but no price, no clue how much that was. And then just a bunch of random games, just sort of, they put some Mega Drive games together on top of some Dreamcast games. It was very strange. It's like they didn't care. I mean, look at this. Look, some Nintendo 64 games. NES. Prince of Persia game there. This was quite cool. Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64. With the transfer pack included. Where you could transfer your data between your Nintendo 64 and other Game Boy Color games. Well, that was pretty neat. And some random GameCube games, and then some PlayStation games, an Xbox there, some PlayStation 2 games, I'm guessing some Silent Hill there, so I'm guessing some more heavy hitters, but no easy to see prices or anything. So then we got to the PS3 games, which we were here for, and straight away, the good thing about these PlayStation Move games is they have this little blue band at the top of them, so they're easy to spot. So I've heard shit things about this game, but it was only £1. Little one might enjoy it. So we put that to one side. But yeah, it's quite easy to spot that SingStar one. But it's quite easy to spot the ones that are Move motion controller games, compatible games. Just looking through here. See, look, there's one. Racket Sports, which I've not heard of. Another one for a cool £1. Unrivaled immersion, apparently, in 5 classic racket sports. What's not to love? This caught my eye, the Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. 98% in Retro Gamer magazine, apparently. 40 gaming classics. That might be quite good fun. £6 for that. Sports Champions, which I've already got. Infamous. There's another one there. Let's see. Great, you can just see them straight off. Heavy Rain. Now, I'd heard of this, but I don't know how it works. And I never played Heavy Rain. But this is PlayStation Move controller compatible, apparently. So we'll have that. And this one, Aragon's Quest. Bit of Lord of the Rings. more so for me than the little one, I think, this one. £2. Keep hold of that one in case we decide to get that. What else we got? Nothing here. Dance Star Party. Now, I presume that's a bit like the Just Dance games, but I've not heard of this series. Just Dance games go down quite well with the kids. And I just realised, watching this back, that I missed one there. That's one of the more heavy hitting games in this section. And iPet. So I definitely had this when my other two were younger, but I couldn't find it. So for £1, I thought I should definitely pick that up. The little one will enjoy that. Looking through again. There's a Just Dance one. Now I've actually got this one on the Wii, this actual version. So probably won't pick that up. They went £2.50 for that. Interesting, because I thought the Just Dance titles were everywhere, but maybe not. It's quite a nice box art for LA Noire. Oh, now I'm curious now which one I missed. So it turns out it was a Buzz music quiz game, which apparently you can play with either the buzzers or the move controllers. So, but they wanted 15 notes for that, I think, from what I can see there. So yeah, jog on. Anyway, let's have a look at the pickups. So we start off with Heavy Rain, the Move Edition, which interestingly, the original version of this game had a 1.2 gig additional download, so you can use the Move motion controllers with it. But this physical version existed, I guess, for people who didn't have an internet connection or just wanted the Move Edition. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is only £1. I never played it, so I'm quite looking forward to playing it. It's kind of like a crime thriller. Some serial killer who uses heavy rain to drown his victims. It sounds quite interesting. And you can also use the navigational controller as well with this one, so definitely give that a go. Another £1 title is Dance Star Party, which we have played already, which is pretty good actually. It's just like the Just Dance series, except with this one you get the actual music videos in the background, and it just looks, it's just quite a slick operation really. Looks really nice, and for £1, we played it for about an hour already, so it's already money well spent. So yeah, pretty decent one, this one. Racket Sports up next, another £1 bargain. Not played this one yet, but looks pretty standard fare, sort of stuff that you'd normally find on the Wii or something. But yeah, this looks pretty good. TV Superstars next, another £1 winner. And we had quite a lot of fun setting up the characters on this one. Not as much fun playing the actual games. One of them, the baking one, we couldn't get to work at all, and some of the other ones were just a bit, either a little bit too hard. I mean, it's a 7, starts at 7 recommendation age, but she struggled. But to be honest, I'm a lot older than 7 and I struggled as well, so, but it was okay. And surely everybody knows iPet from back in the day. Again, it's a bit of fun. I mean, again, we played it for about an hour, kept her interest. Some bits work better than others, but yeah, generally quite a good fun game. Although the camera does feel a little bit dated now in terms of its resolution. But still worth playing. Don't mind a bit of Lord of the Rings every now and again. And this looks kind of interesting for a couple of quid. So thought we'd give it a go. The Lord of the Rings, Aragorn's Quest. So more one for me than the little one, this one. As with Heavy Rain. And finally, completely unrelated to any motion controllers, but just that I saw it for 6 quid and thought, hell, why not? Looks like it could be some fun. I bought the Mega Drive Ultimate Collection, which has got 40 Mega Drive games, and they're all some pretty decent ones. Got all the Sonic ones, Alex Kidd, loads of titles, so that should keep me quiet. And a retro game, I gave it 98% apparently. So that's it for this video. As always, if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.